What was the page number? Page number?
It's around 220, I think.
Yeah. Okay, let me say my screen. Yeah, I think we have maintained that condition also, right? Yeah. So this we have maintained, right? Whenever I enter this PG equal 96F, it will convert to, or it will determine this PG equal 96. And the reason I have assigned substitution reason as Z1. Now we have few control in the reason actually. Okay. So let's open another window and let's say what controls we have in substitution region. We call it substitution region. Okay. SPRO. Tell me the path where I can find this material determination in SPRO.
Sales and distribution.
Sales and distribution. Then
Master data.
no, not in master. Okay, what is material determination? Is it a master data or is it a basic function?
Basic function.
Basic function, no? So it should be there in the basic function drop down. No?
Yeah.
You open it basic function, then you can see material determination. Okay. Now we have defined ZDPK, right? Okay. Now you see there are 4 or 5 controls here. We will see what and all this. So one is entry. Entry means which document you want to print. Let's say in our case, what I have done, I mean what we have done this. Okay, whenever user enters TG1296F, material will be automatically converted to TG1296. Correct? Now, in actual, your order will be created for TG1296 only, right? Let me you see, it got converted. So when you print the invoice, ideally this should be printed, right? Because this is the new material now. When I print the order or print the invoice, this should be printed, right? But what if the business want for any reason or the customer want don't print this, print me the original material because both are same for my purpose or for any reason I want my old material to be printed. Then you can use this control. Then you take this entry checkbox. Okay, since we don't print it this order and all, I cannot show you. Like we have in the pricing also with the print thing, right? Similar thing. Whether you want to print the original or you want to print the substituted material, then you use this material. Now, what is warning? As of now, when it converted to 96F to 96, it doesn't give me any warning. It simply changed this, right? It's simply substituted. Let's do one thing. Let's make it warning. Okay, okay. Sorry, this is not the. We have assigned the reason Z001, right? So let's change Z001. Z001. Let's make it warning. So what I have done in my Z001 reason, I have marked as a warning. So let's say what will happen. System should give some warning now before replacing it. You see, it's a warning, right? What it says, material TG96 found on the basis of entry T, entry TG12, reason of advertising campaign. From where this term is coming basically because of this reason. I mean, this is different taking advertising campaign. Now I get a warning before I replace it. If I press enter, obviously it's a warning. System will allow me to proceed. If I put one or anything, again it's giving me a warning. Press enter. Now it gets changed. So basically, to inform the user before actually replacing, you want to intimate the user whether they want to continue with the or whether they are okay with this determination or not. If they are not okay, what they will do, they will speak to the person who has maintained the determination, why they have maintained, and then they can take a call how they want to proceed. Basically, it just inform the user. Clear? That some determination is taking place. Let's remove it now. What is strategy? Let's see. Yeah. As of now, when it is converting this digit from 96 F to 96, it is not giving me any option. It is just simply replacing. Right? Now, what if I want that option should come? Let's see here. Maintain, let's see. Now let's make it A. Means substitute products are displayed for selection. Let's make it A. Now let's try to create order. Now let's say what will happen. Hmm, okay, great. See, okay, before I solve it, let me tell you what is happening. See, what I told system that for TG1296F, I can have multiple material as substitute material. See, so for TG1296F, I can either have TG1296 or I can have TG12. But it is giving me an error that TG12 is not defined for my sales area basically. So what I need to find out, I need to find out some other material which is extended to ZORG ZC. Now tell me which table should I go to see any other material. Anyway, that sign is works here itself. So see, it is giving me the option basically. I can select this or this. Clear? Now let's say I want this material as a replacement material. I can select this and then I can click on OK. Anyway, it will give me error because this material is not extended. You see, this is not extended. But tell me first, if I want to see any other material which is extended to my ZORG, ZC, ZD sales area, how can I find it quickly? Which table should I go and what filter should I apply? Question is clear? What I want?
In SC16 MAT documents, you can material list documents.
Okay, what table should I give?
Table MAT MATNR, I guess.
No, Metner is a field. No, you see, MAT and Metner is a field. It's not table. You see, MATN is not a
MVKE sales document. Sales.
not sales. MBK is correct, but it's not a sales document. No, it's a material master sales area data.
Mm.
Yeah.
You see, sales data for metal or metal master sales data basically.
Yeah.
Now, what I want my ZORG and ZC. Let's see how many metal we extended. Great, we have 5. So, okay, I can take this one now. You see, this is extended. So let's do one thing, or let's do one thing. Let me PG12 9 or PG20. Let's take these two. PG12 underscore 9 also will work, and PG20 should also work. Let's save it now. Now let's try to create. So this material substitute is determination. Basically, you can have multiple metal as a substitute material. Okay, that's fine. This is not extended. That's fine. It is already coming because this metal is not properly maintained. It is giving us this. As you see, I give all these 3 options. I can select any one. It is giving me a multiple option to select, but I can select only one. Why it is giving me option now? Because in the region I have maintained the strategy as a A. What is A is substitute product or displays for selection. Means user should get an option to select. Here, so because of this A, I am getting this pop-up in my sales order. Then I can select it. Clear? Understood?
Yeah, Deep. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's say what else we have. So let's make it automatic again. What is the outcome? Okay, now you see. As of now, it's blank. So item is completely getting replaced. For some cases, in some business scenario, what they want, the main item should be displayed as a main item, and the substitute item should be displayed as a it's a child item or a sub item. Let's select A. Let's save it. And now let's try to create order. Let's see what happens. You see, this material has appeared, but as a child. You see, the original material also remains same. The substitute material is coming as a child item basically. How can you say it is child of this one? From this line you can understand. Header item 10. That means this is appearing because of this. Yeah. And also you see in material determination I have given multiple materials, right? Why system only took TG1296? Why not TG129? Why not TG20? There are multiple materials here, right?
Fine.
Why? Because
It will
here,
take
Because
from top to bottom.
we assigned
yeah, this
TG96.
is the first priority actually. If you don't
Yeah.
select anything, whatever you enter here, that is the first priority. Okay. If you have assigned automatic, system will take this one first. You maintain 100 metal, that's fine. But system will take for automatic substitution, it will take this one. When you go for manual substitution, then system will give all these options, and then you can select whatever you want. Okay. For determination, I would say this is enough. Let's not deep dive other. There are few more fields, but let's not confuse. So understood what is material determination? You enter something, you want some other material to be taken as a process, then you can use
Yeah.
this material determination thing.
Like a replacement or
Replacement
substitute.
something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. There are other things also, but we can have some control based on some availability, based on the pricing and all. But let's not go to that level. You will get confused unnecessarily. If you know up to this much also, that's fine.
But this is usually done when the availability is less for the primary material, so you want to substitute with
No, there could be a
something.
see, there could be other cases also. Let's say, um, as I told you, let's say you have two materials, okay? Let's say ABC, and then you have created another material with a similar thing, but it's a just an advanced version, let's say, okay? Or let's say when you buy a car, right? Cars and all this gets updated, right? So the same car will come, but the newer material will be there, right? Because it's a newer version. So
Yeah,
sometimes what you want to, let's say you have these two cars, let's say it's a Swift, okay? Let's say it's a Swift car, and you have another version, facelifting and all. Let's say it's a uh,
Swift
Swift N, let's say Swift N,
X, yeah,
or let's
something.
say Swift X.
Yeah,
So Swift X is a new one, okay? Now, for any reason, now let's say you have a stock of this 100, and this also has 100 or something. This is selling good,
hmm.
right? But there are few people who are not bothered about the slight difference between these two.
Correct.
Then it doesn't matter to them whether you sell them Swift or you sell them Swift X. So now what you will want here, you will always want to remove this stock because this is anyway it's an old one, so you want to remove this stock.
Yeah.
So for those cases you can maintain like this whenever user enters Swift X, system will automatically change to Swift. Or let's say customer itself has asked you like this, I want Swift only. I don't want Alto, I don't want Baleno, all these things. I want Swift only. If this is there, fine. If this is not there, give me the older version also. I'm okay with the older version also, but I want Swift only.
Hmm.
Okay, then you can use this functionality, material determination kind of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, for another example can be for like medicines with same components
Yeah,
like
same component. Yeah.
paracetamol.
When you don't have that brand of
Yeah,
medicine, then you cannot wait, right? You will say, okay, give me other company which has the same composition. That also
same
works for me,
components.
right? So that time
Correct.
also you
Correct.
can maintain like this. If the main
Yeah.
material is not available because of availability of any reason, you can see. When you go for automatic system, automatically replace. What if, let's say in case of medicine itself, as you told, let's say customer asks for some particular company. I want
Hmm.
paracetamol of this company. But if it is not there, if I maintain that this thing here, uh,
Material
yeah, I
determination.
maintain multiple option here, the same composition, different material, and I
Yeah.
maintained as a manual. Here in the strategy, I given as a manual. So what can happen? Let's say in our case only, these are three medicines. This is the main medicine from the some particular brand, and these are same medicine basically, but different composition from different brand. When customer
Hmm.
is coming and asking, give me this medicine, and since you have maintained this is a manual, when user will get that pop-up, right? Then user will sell. You will ask the customer, boss, I have the same composition of a different company. It will be cheaper for you. Do you want to go ahead with the cheaper version? Maybe the customer may ask, okay, go with the cheaper version. That's fine. I don't want the branded one. Anyway, composition is same. I want the cheaper version. Then he can
Yeah.
select the cheaper version manually, and then he can continue the further billing and all.
Correct.
Okay. So let's stop this determination here only. Let's not waste time now.
Huh.
Okay. Okay. Now listing exclusion. Just give me 1 second, guys. I will be back. Exclusion. The path is basically same. If you go to SPRO, you can also where is listing? Okay, listing. These all are basic functions basically. Okay. Now, why we do listing and all? Listing means you want your customer to buy only from a particular list. Let's say, I have A, B, C, D, E, F, I have these many materials in my company. Okay. Obviously, there will be n number of material, but let's set these 7, 8, whatever it is, 12. Okay, now let's say there is a customer. There is a customer called Rohan, right? I want Rohan to buy only from his list. I'll maintain a list here basically, and I maintain, let's say, A, B, and C. We give the same name as listing. So I maintain listing ABC for Rohan. Now, when I create a sales order for Rohan, Rohan can only place order for A, B, C. He cannot place an order for all this material. So this is what we call it listing. Here, same way, exclusion or exclusive. Not exclusive. Let's use the word exclusion only. Okay. Now let's say ABC he can enter, that's fine. And okay, let's see, delete it as of now. I am fine Rohan buying anything, but I don't want him to buy material K. If you buy ABC, all these things is fine, but I don't want him to buy K. I'll maintain exclusion as K. So exclude K, rest all material we can buy. Clear? So this is the meaning of listing exclusion. Let's see. Listing is something from this list only, material customer can buy. Exclusion, restricting the material which he cannot buy. Let's say in our example, Gujarat is a dry state, right? You cannot sell liquors in Gujarat. So then you can use this kind of functionality, listing exclusion. You can maintain some exclusion. And then you can maintain some table whenever the customer belongs to Gujarat, liquor should not be allowed. Okay? In those kind of situations, you can maintain this. Now, this listing exclusion also works in the condition technique basically. Same concept again. Table, sequence, everything will be same. Let us try to create our own thing actually. Okay, before I go to that place, let me ask you this question. Mm, Listing exclusion clear? What is this listing or what is exclusion? Anyone? Any confusion? No confusion? Okay.
No, Deepak.
Okay. Let me ask you one thing
No,
here.
no, Deepak.
Let's say these many metals I have. There is a customer Rohan. I want Rohan should buy only A, B, and C. Yep.
Yeah,
I want Rohan should buy only A, B, C. But I don't want to use listing functionality. Can I achieve it via exclusion functionality? How can I achieve?
yeah, we can actually exclude
Yeah,
from D to
correct. If I
L,
exclude
the product.
from D to F also, it will basically serve the same purpose, right? But in
Yeah,
the real world, as I said, there will be hundred of material. So you don't go with the other way around. You always follow the similar or the easiest route. Okay. I just wanted to give you idea. This you can achieve with the exclusion itself. No need to go for listing, but you have to maintain a larger number of condition required basically, right? Great. Anyway, just wanted to see whether you understood completely or not. That's fine. So let's go and let's create our listing thing. Okay. You see, same thing. Fields, that is the field catalog. You create table, you create sequence. You create some type, condition type, where you call it listing or exclusion type, right? Then you have some procedure and then you activate it. Okay, let's go one by one. What is the first thing I'll do in condition technique? Condition table. I have to create
Condition table.
condition table. Let's see how many tables it already has. So it has customer and material, these many tables it has. As I told you, let's say in our example, I give you like in Gujarat, I don't want the Gujarati people to buy alcohol, right? Tell me which field should I take so that I have to maintain very less condition record and it will serve my purpose. Which field I can take? There are multiple fields which I can take, but tell me which field should I take so that I have to maintain less condition record and my what do you call my requirement will be fulfilled that any customer from Gujarat cannot buy alcohol. From customer master, which field should I take? From material master, which field should I take?
Sorry, Deepak,
Let's
did
say
not understand. Can you repeat?
there are 1,000 customers. Okay, maybe few
Yeah.
from Gujarat, few from Maharashtra, few from Bihar, few from Kerala, few from Assam, few from UP. But I want from Gujarat, nobody should buy alcohol. Let's say in Gujarat, let's say out of that 1,000, there
Correct.
are 150 customers who belongs to Gujarat, right? And I want to restrict all those 150
Hmm.
customers in buying alcohol, right? So what should I maintain? Which field should I take from the customer master that I don't have to maintain 150 record, right?
Customer
But if you
and
take
material
customer
you will do,
material,
right?
how many records you have to maintain? There are 150 customer, right, from Gujarat. Is there any other field which you can
Yeah.
take and you can reduce that number of field? I mean, this number of record.
Maybe 401. I'm
No, no,
not
no.
sure
See,
what.
think logically. There, no, not 402. Let's
402.
not talk about this 401, 402. Simple. I'm asking a very generic question in the real world. If the business has the requirement, out of that 1,000 customer from all India, there are 150 customer from Gujarat, right? And they want to restrict that 150 customer from buying alcohol. Clear? Requirement is clear?
We can actually practically make 150 customer who are from Gujarat into a customer group,
Right? You are going slightly in the right way, but yeah. So when you say, okay, when you say a
and
group,
then
what is common? As I told you,
yeah,
this 150 customer belongs to Gujarat. Is there any field? Is there any field which will be
the
common to
place.
all these 150 customers? No, plant could be
Plant.
multiple. No, Gujarati can buy from Gujarat also. Gujarati can buy from Maharashtra also. No, region, the state. They all belong to
Region.
Gujarat state, right? And the answer which you said that is
Yeah.
also correct, Vasan. You can instead of making a group, you can create a customer group. Let's say Z1. That customer group you can assign to all these 150 customer.
Yeah.
Let's say Z1, we assign to 150 customer. Now, if I have to restrict from buying alcohol, I don't have to maintain 150 condition record. I can only maintain condition record based on condition or this customer group, or I can take the region of the customer
Yeah.
and then I can maintain the condition record. In this way, I have to maintain only one condition record. It will serve my purpose, right? So this is how you should think, how you
Correct.
can achieve. See, the first, and from your level and from your experience, it is fine. But you should see but you should be able to what do you call give the solution. The basic solution is I'll maintain listing for each customer, each material. So this is a very basic, simple solution. But what is the drawback in this solution? I have to maintain a very large number of condition records. Okay. I can go with the 150 customer one by one. That's fine. That way also I can achieve the same requirement that I can block this customer to buying alcohol. Let's say alcohol is a one material, ABC is the alcohol. So I have to maintain ABC for all 150 customers. That is one way of doing it. How can I reduce it? I can create one customer group. or I can take the customer region, and then based on that, if I maintain, I have to maintain only one record. It will also serve my purpose, right? Okay, so this is how you need to decide,
Yeah.
not in the only in this listing, everywhere in the pricing also, in determination, in the free good also. Since all this works in the condition technique, these all are a game of field. Which field you select, the appropriate field you select, the lesser the effort in maintaining the condition records. Okay. Okay. Now let's keep it simple. We will take the very basic customer material only. Will not go to customer group. Will not go to customer region at all. We will make it very simple. Okay. So what we will do, we will copy this 101 and we will create our own. Okay. You see, I went to the change mode. I have to go to create. I'll go to this condition table. Create. Now I get both the options. I want to copy from 001. I will make it 501. Is it 501 already existing? No. Okay. So I created 501, right? Customer material. Sorry. So out of this field catalog, I have taken two fields. Let's generate this table. It's a same table is already existing. Fine. I still want to create it. My table is created. Now what next?
Access sequence.
Access sequence. Okay. Let's copy this A001. Delete 10. Let's make it child. Copy all. Now we have to delete this, right? We want to use our own table. We will delete this. We will save it. Okay, we'll go back again. And then I will come back. This is my access sequence. New entry 10. What was my table? 501. What next? Field assignment.
Field.
Okay. We have to do the field assignment. You select this line, you click on this. Field assignment, field assignment not yet done. Press enter. Now it is green, it's all good. Let's save it. The access sequence is also created. Now what next?
Condition type.
Decide type. So here we call it listing institution table. So let's go to listing first. Okay. Okay, let's take this one. Let's copy. Okay. You see here itself we have to assign the access sequence. So what was my access sequence? What we created? That is 01, right? Let's assign that is 01. So we are creating a listing condition type that is 01. We are assigning access sequence as that is 01. Save it. Let's go back. Now, what next?
Maintaining listing and exclusion.
This one. So we have to basically
Yeah.
create a procedure. Let's go to procedure. Let's copy this. 0. Let's add a G and the structure. See, when you copy it from this to this, it's always recommended like you name like this only so that you remember from where you copied. Okay, you can give anything. Let's say Z testing, Z DPK, anything. But later you will also forgot from where you copied. So it's always recommended you just try to add a G and then try to keep the remaining thing as it is. Okay. Like when you copy the document type OR, you try to create ZOR or ZOR1 like this. So you also remember, okay, it was copied from OR document type. Even if you leave a company, another person comes, they'll also know from which document type they have copied. Let's see, okay. So now we have to assign the condition type here. It's A1001, we don't want it, we want our ZA01. Let's change it. Now what next? Procedure is also created. What next we have to do?
Activate listing and exclusion by
So basically,
sales
in the
doc.
condition technique, what is missing? We have to assign the procedure to the document type. Okay. So, uh, what is our document type?
What about
We will
condition
wait. We will
record?
maintain that. After procedure, we will maintain it.
Yeah.
So our is ZOR9, right? ZOR9. It's A001. We will delete it and we will take it. Our phone. So, okay, so we have maintained all this. Sequence, we assigned the code is VB01. The all T codes are very similar. VB11, VBN1, VB01. You need to remember all this or you will get confused. So let's go to VB01. What is my list one type we have taken? That is 01. We have this file material is fine. Okay. So now let's say for this customer, I want him to restrict only. Let's say let me do one thing first. Let me see whether we can add this file material or not. Before we go to that one, let us delete that determination part first. VB12, VB12. Let's delete it. Let me copy this file. Let me see whether these files are allowed or not so that I can see this thing. Okay, let's change the delivery. See, it is giving me fifth party is not defined for sales area. This one, this one, this one. What is our sales area? Oh, sorry. What is our division? ZD. It is 00. From where it is
ZD.
coming? It is coming from this metal master. Okay. Let's quickly change it. I want to have some handful of metal 4 or 5 so that we can understand this thing. So I'll just create all this. That this is now let's create okay. So we can have this type total. Now while maintaining listing, let's maintain these two first. Okay. Press enter. I think we have further control. So what I am doing, I am creating this customer can only place order for this and this. Let's save it. Go to display. Why only one coming? So we have maintained the listing that this customer can only place order of this and this material. Now let's try to create another order and let's see what happens. LBS01. Let's take the good material first. System allowed me, right? I can enter this. Now let's try to put 96 here. This is not listed, right? You see, what is the message? Error.
Material is not listed and
Not
therefore
clear.
not allowed.
Because in the listing, we have not maintained that. Yeah. What is listing? Okay.
Yeah,
Similarly, we
that
can
yeah.
go with exclusion also. So to go with the exclusion, uh, we will create one more condition type basically. And you can use that as well. That's fine. Let's create a exclusion procedure first. Okay. Okay, we have to create. It's better to create this one also. Let's save it as of now. We'll use the same table, but let's create another condition type for exclusion. The standard is A for listing, B for exclusion. So we'll also copy B. We'll make it head B01. The table and access sequence will use same. That's fine. Save it. Let's go back. Assign that condition type in the procedure. This only we created, right? That will be 0, 1 only, right? Save it.
Yes, Deepak.
Okay. Now, you see when you activate or when you assign the procedure, here you have two separate fields. For listing, you have a different procedure. For exclusion, you have a different procedure. Okay. Let's maintain exclusion. Let's remove this now. So when you remove this now, so whether that listing condition record is maintained or not, it will not play any role. Let me show you. Let's not add exclusion as of now. Now you see everything is in place, right? For listing, let's forget about exclusion now. Let's talk about listing only. Listing condition record is there, right? Condition table, everything is there, right? But if I create a sales order now, I've removed the assignment from the listing procedure from the document type, right? Let's see. Still it is taking, I believe, should not take. Maybe we have not saved it. Let's see. Yeah. Now you see everything is in place. Procedure is there, success sequence is there, condition type is there, condition record is there. But since this assignment is missing, right? Listing procedure is not assigned to the document type. That listing will not work. Yes. Now let's maintain exclusion now. Now we have to code is again BB01 and the expression type is ZB01 is customer. Okay, let's take these two only as of now. So earlier what we maintain, these two should be allowed. Now let's maintain these two should not be allowed. Okay, let me copy these two and paste it and save it. So now what I asked is the these two should not be allowed. Rest any other material is fine. Now let's see. Save it. Let's try to add this material first. This is added in the exclusion rate, right? So exclusion list. So it should not allow. Let's see. You see, material excluded means you cannot enter it. Let's try to enter any other material. Let's take 96 or 96 if anything. You see, now it is allowing me. I can proceed. I put the quantity. It is allowing here. What is listing? What's the exclusion? Any question?
Yeah, Deepak. Yeah.
This was easy actually. Let me see.